What's going on, guys? TJ here from Rugby Dump Academy, bringing you the weekly technique. And in this week's video, we're going to look at treadmill pushes, an alternative for people without sleds. We're going to do these to improve posterior chain power, improve acceleration, sprint mechanics, and the fact that you can do these everywhere is why you want to do them. So traditionally, rugby strength and conditioning people will recommend you use the prowler or the sled, and you load up the weight and you really push it. Again, a very similar movement to what we're going to be doing with the treadmill pushes. And the reality is that most people don't have access to such equipment. Now, this guy's doing a perfect demonstration of how to utilize it really well. It's a great way of building up acceleration and power throughout the movement through technique, as well as through just training overload on the sprints. As I say, it's a great way to do it, but unfortunately people don't have access to sleds, and if you don't have access to those, you also probably don't have access to a band. So I'm here in a very standard gym. You know, we've just got a couple of dumbbells here in this gym, and then mostly machines, and this is very similar to what a lot of you guys will see. So that's why we're doing them. Now let's look at how to do them. You simply get on a treadmill with the power turned off, and you're going to lean forward and drive the whole tread yourself. So you're going to use your body to drive the tread around. Now let's look at a few key technique points. First one is the body angle. We want to make sure that we're getting full acceleration, which means that we want our body at about a 45-degree angle, really leaning in and driving across that front console. So you can see here, this is me doing a bad example. I'm completely upright, and therefore by definition I'm not going to get as much acceleration as I could do if I get a good lean on. Next key technique point is that we need to reach full extension of the legs. We want to drive our toes all the way back to the back of that treadmill. Again, you'll see another bad example of me here where I'm finishing too early and I'm too busy trying to get my feet coming forward quickly that I don't actually reach full extension. Yes, you want to have fast feet, but you need to reach full extension first. Next, we're going to look at the next technique factors that you're going to drive off the toes. So you really make sure that your heels don't plant into the ground, and it's your toes that you drive forward off of. Again, you see a bad example of me here striking with my heels. Your heel in an acceleration phase should not be touching the ground at all in sprinting or on this treadmill push. Again, we're trying to promote good sprinting technique. Next one, we're looking at short, low foot drive. Again, we don't want to waste energy driving our foot right up in the air like this. You know, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but we want to keep our feet nice and low so that we can power off the ground and really accelerate into the treadmill. Make sure when performing this movement that you're going to use proper technique, because otherwise it's going to be a waste of time. Use it for less than 10 seconds per rep to really work acceleration, get full recovery so that you're fresh for every single rep. Do it at the beginning of a lower body or a rugby training day, and again, you can do it anywhere. So that's the treadmill push, guys. Hope this helps.